Now from Angel Stadium in Anaheim, an AL West matchup on the show. It's the Houston Astros and the Los Angeles Angels. With Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, as we come into this one, it's all about the sweep.
Yeah, and anytime there's a chance for the brooms to come out, the pressure is definitely on. We'll see if they can find a way to salvage at least one in this series.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And on the hill in this one, Yusei Kikuchi. Chris, he's got the ability to take control of a game when he's out there.
Well, incredible mound presence, and he's going to attack hitters. Look at that strikeout per 9 ratio over 10 coming into this start. So he's a pitcher that wants the ball. He's aggressive. He knows that he can get the swing and miss, especially when he needs it most. We'll see how effective he is in this one.
All right, just about ready for baseball. Jeremy Pena getting ready to hit. And this one looks like trouble. Around first, heading for 2. And it's a double to start the game.
Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time. His next home run will be the 200th in his career. It would be pretty cool to see it right here.
Up the middle. Throws to first. One pitch and one out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. One guy swinging a hot bat recently, Cam Smith.
Well, this guy's been hitting the ball out of the park. He's really making every at-bat count for something. An on-base percentage just under 500 over his last 10 games.
And another ball. There's a strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The changeup missing. Full count now. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Man, that's a tough one to take on the full count, but I guess he saw it really well. It's a really nice plate appearance.
Here's Carlos Correa. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second.
He's in there. He's safe.
They are being real aggressive to put some runs on the board, get 2 runners now in the scoring position. Excellent job of stealing second base and staying out of a potential double play. Now that can kind of backfire and kill your rally, but it worked out nicely. Now a chance to do some damage.
Next offering in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Paris. There for the out. Runner scores from third.
Inside, ball 1.
2 outs and a runner at third. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series.
Ball.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball 2. Next offering is fouled back. And it goes just foul. 2 outs with a runner at third. That one misses, and now it's 3-2. Jose Altuve waiting to hit for Houston. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve.
This might be the most pressure you put on this guy today. You got 1 run in. You got to try to get another one or maybe 2.
And now the 0-1.
0-1.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
2 aboard, 2 outs. And he hits a ground ball right side. Shanoel steps on the bag. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they lead 2. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Astros 1 and the Angels coming up. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Hayden Wesneski. What do you have on him?
Now, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Digging in, Nolan Shanoel.
Nope. Ball 1.
Shanoel went deep in his most recent game. In the air, out towards left center. He's got it. 1 away. All right, let's take a look at the Angels lineup. An offense that knows how to mash, Chris. Lots of power throughout the lineup. They're leading the league in homers right now.
Yeah, and I think when you're facing a team like this, pitchers coming in, they see the stats. They end up trying to nibble, trying to work on the edges, trying to expand the zone. And so I think the key, if these hitters can stay within themselves, obviously they have the ability to hit the ball a long way and score runs quickly. So we'll see how it goes in this one.
Fouls one off out of play, back to our left. That one fouled off. Going 2 now. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Just powered it through the left side of the infield.
It affects the game in so many ways, right? Your ability to come back is usually tied to power. If you can deliver a huge hit with 1 swing of the bat, it really changes your capability when you fall behind. Bryce Teodosio, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Next offering is fouled back. Meckler leads off first with 1 away.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 2.
Now pitching for Houston,
Mike Burrows, ready or not, in the game now after the injury.
Coming on to face a righty bat, and they've had quite a bit of success against him this year.
In the air to left center. Myers settles underneath it. And there are 2 down.
batting fourth, the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom.
On the ground, and it finds its way through for a hit. And now 2 aboard.
Batting fifth, designated.
Jorge Soler up at the plate. Went deep in the ball game last night. And that one clips the corner. That misses.
Ball, that's out.
Ball one. First and second, 2 down. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. Jorge Soler goes deep. His 27th home run of the season, and it gives him the lead in the first. It's 3-1.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
That one ripped right center field, carrying well, and in one hops the wall. Safely into second, he's got a double.
And that hit carries a little extra meaning, Boog. It keeps his hitting streak going. He is dialed in at the dish right now.
I don't think there's a more confident hitter in all of baseball right now. Looks like he's expecting a knock every time he steps to the plate. So, runner at second, 2 down. Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. 3 for 9 of the series coming in. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Man at second.
Ball, that's upstairs.
This one in the air, center field. Myers should have this one. And the inning is over. Angels add 3 on this blast. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back in Anaheim, and stepping in for the Astros, Jake Myers. On the ground right side, Paris sends it to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 8th, catcher, Cesar Salazar.
Well, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
The 0-2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's a strikeout looking. That was pretty nasty.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Two outs, base is empty. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. That pitch in for a strike. 0-1. That's in there. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on.
Ball in.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. 3rd out. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Score holds. It's 3-1.
Even in the dark, you know I gotta shine. I looked out the window.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's the Angels catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. About this one, it's out of here. Travis d'Arnaud hits one out. Home run number 10 of the year. And they tack one on the board. It's 4-1. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boo. We knew it wasn't coming back. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
Ball.
Check swing, but he went too far. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swing and a miss at a slider.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
Now a pop up on the infield. Altuve. And there's one down.
Well, that's a frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter right there. I mean, that pitch was right down the middle. I think he got a little too excited, came out of his mechanics. Instead of driving that ball somewhere, he popped it up. Unfortunate for him.
Shanaway stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Steven Okert appears to be getting loose. The 1-0. Swing and a foul straight back. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 3rd and final game of the series. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. The 1-2.
Didn't get the result he wanted, but that's a nice pitch right there.
And that just misses.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Tosses to first, out, number 2. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Alvarez drifts towards it, and that is that. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 4-1 ball game. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. New inning getting started. Here's the Astros leadoff man, Jeremy Pena.
Hey!
And that one ripped to left. 1 up, 1 down. And here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. 1 home run shy of 200 for his career. This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Into second, and he's got a double.
Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
In the air, left side. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now Correa up to hit. And that drops in for a strike. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
And that'll do it. So the Astros lead one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Steven Okert.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
And leading off with a hello, right fielder, Theodosio.
Gets him to chase after that one.
You know, these Angels putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. They jumped all over the starter and knocked him out of the game early. He just was never able to settle in, and the damage was done by the time he got the hook.
Here's a 1-1. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
I mean, when you're chasing the opposing starter in the first inning or two, that's just such a tone setter for the game. And it puts the other team back on their heels, and it instills a lot of confidence in your lineup from top to bottom.
3.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Smoked on its way out of here. He jacks that one out to left. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 5-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
Now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler.
Hit an absolute tape measure shot last time up.
Check swing called strike. And that's strike one.
Nope, outside.
Late with the swing there. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that was a tough slider right there. He couldn't get a piece of it just to try to keep the at-bat alive. And hitters will tell you that slider, when a guy's able to really tunnel the pitch where it looks like a fastball and then late has a really good bite, so tough to lay off of because you've made the decision you don't want to get beat by a fastball, and then you swing and you miss. You go back to the dugout shaking your head.
That is the inning. But the Angels add to the lead on this solo blast. It's now 5-1. This is AL West action on MLB The Show.
It's in the way that I walk, all in the way that I talk. Touchdown and bringing in flavor. That spice is coming in hot. Elevation, I'm on the rise now.
And we're back with a series sweep very much in play, Siggy. Sizable lead, so keep those brooms handy.
A sweep can really send shockwaves through a clubhouse, Boob. One team surging forward, the other left searching for answers.
Swings through that one for strike one. Walker goes 5 feet 11 inches, 34-year-old vet, and he was drafted in the 4th round.
Nope,
back
that's
in
inside.
2012.
It's a good pitch to try to get him off the plate.
Ball. That's inside.
And that drops in for a strike.
Oh, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Makes a nice running catch. One down.
For the Astros, second baseman Jose Altuve.
Missing
plate, ball
inside,
one.
and that's ball one.
Hey.
The Astros down by 4, top half of inning number 4. Next
Nope,
one
that's a
misses,
ball.
and it's 2-1. That
ball
one
three.
misses, and now 3-1.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
That to right. And there are 2 outs.
Up next for the Astros, center fielder.
So next up for Houston, Jake Myers. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. And a foul ball.
Just missed with
Damn.
that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
That's ball 2.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Shannawell, who takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for Houston. They're down 5-1. Back in the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers.
Ball.
Out towards right center field. Smith on the move to the gap. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there's one down.
Up next for the Angels, catcher Travis d'Arnaud.
Foul ball. 0-1. That catches the corner.
Probably the best one we have seen. Throwing it where he wanted to, have a nice tight spin to it, and a teaser just off the edge of the plate.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
You know, Boog, you often think of sliders more for that horizontal movement, but most of the good ones have both vertical depth and that horizontal movement, and that's what we saw right there. Good drop on the break and got him to swing over the top.
There comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Steven Oker gives way. We'll be back in a minute with a new arm on the mound. So they turn to their closer, Brian King.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Here's the second baseman, Kyron Paris. He's 0 for 1. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-2 now. That ends the inning. Angels go quietly there. They lead this one, though, 5-1. Back here at Angel Stadium, at the plate is the Astros catcher, Cesar Salazar. On a line, and it's into the gap. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. The throw in safely. It's a leadoff double in the 5th.
Wastes no time there. A lot of hitters tell themselves line drive over the infielder's head. That's what I'm trying to do. Just keep that approach simple. And right there, it was perfectly executed. On time with everything and pulled it into the gap nicely. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
That's a strike. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away. So the call will stand. So they'll lose their first challenge. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena, 1 for 2. Just missed.
Nope.
And
That's
another
ball 3.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
1 out and a runner at second. And we're at the top of the 5th. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Headed for the plate. Here comes the throw. It's offline. The run comes in. It's 5-2.
Well, here we are, 3rd time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Runner on the go. Ball outside. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. Rip, but it curls foul. Man at second.
Nope.
Just
Yep, that ball went
missed.
out.
And the call stands. It was indeed a ball. Still one challenge left for them. Hit hard, base hit. Pena rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Now here's the Astros designated hitter, Isaac Paredes. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-1. This one in the air right field. And that'll fall for a base hit. And it gets by him. Coming around third is Alvarez. In to score from first.
Big time at bat right there. Comes through, and they're back within a run. Now it just comes down to some situational hitting with the tying run at third.
Strike. One away with a runner at third. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about.
High fly ball out towards left center. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Relay throw home. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game.
Well, we got ourselves a new ball game. Nice job right there at the plate. Sacrifice fly, and he gets in the tying run.
And now it's Christian Walker.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
2 down, nobody on. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. A laser to left. His 13th home run of the season, and they've rallied from 4 back. It's 6-5. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
Check swing called strike. That's strike 1.
Ball 1.
Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Myers, the next to hit, takes ball 1. That one misses.
Inside.
Yeah, that's ball 2.
As a hitter, you got to learn something from that pitch. He clearly wasn't timed up on the fastball. In a 2-0 count, you have to be ready to do damage.
This one in the air center field, and that's the 3rd out. So 5 runs in the inning as they bat around. Last half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Halos 5. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers.
Self-motivation is a virtue, and the lack of that can truly hurt you. It takes us to save us. The money will never change us. We gon' do what we made
That's smacked on a line to center. And there's one down.
Up next, the Angels. Center fielder, Wade Beckler.
That's outside.
So the call stands. So they're now out of challenges. Home team down a run. Last half of inning number 5. Swing and a foul out of play. The next offering misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. To the right side, and that one finds its way through. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Bryce Teodosio. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Here goes the runner.
Inside, ball 1.
There. Safe. And the tying run is now in scoring position. That was close, but StatCast shows us why he so often seems to be on the safe side of these steal attempts, Chris.
Yeah, you see that plus speed, and he needed every last bit of it to swipe that bag. Such a threat on the bases.
Check swing, and he went. And the count 1-1. That one missed.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees, and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tried to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
Pitch misses. 3-1. Vaughn Grissom on deck for the Angels. And ball 4 to a board.
Walks out of the bullpen can absolutely kill your momentum very quickly. They're in some hot water trying to protect this lead.
Tap foul at the plate. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. It's an RBI single, 6-6.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. Timing on the swing was good. Able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
And now Jorge Soler lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. He's got it. That's out number 2.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder, John
And that one fouled off. Teodosio at second. Grissom on at first with 2 down.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Fights it off. You'll see another. 2 on, 2 outs. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Bounce it off. Still 1 and 2.
Nope, inside, ball 2.
9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Stays alive. Comes a 2-2. And there's a ball. Oswald Peraza in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And that'll load the bases.
When you go that deep into an at-bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
Down the third baseman, Oswald Peraza. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Oh, great stop. Fires to first, and that's a nice play to end the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. 5 innings complete. You're watching Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. The new pitcher in the game, Ben Joyce.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
That one to first, Shadowell. He'll do it himself. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Up next for the Astros, right fielder Cam Smith.
Tied at 6. Next to hit, Cam Smith, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that is out of play. That misses the zone. Ball 1. In the air, right field. And there's 2 away.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent pace.
Shortstop, Jeremy Pena.
The bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And that is that. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Bottom of the inning. So in now for the Angels, Travis d'Arnaud.
You know, these Angels really impressing me with the quality of their bats in this one. It's been fun getting a chance to see them go to work. The numbers paint a pretty clear picture. The offense likes playing with fire today. 7 of their hits have come off the fastball, so that tells me their timing is pretty locked in right now.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
So with that fastball approach in mind, it'll be interesting to see if we see any adjustments in terms of the pitch calling. And clearly there's been a need to mix it up a little bit more than they have.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Blasts one left field. That one carrying. Gone. Straight into the visitors' bullpen. Another homer. His second home run of the game. And that's how they take the lead in 7-6.
That's a fun way to take the lead. Just hit one out of the park. What pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Foul ball there. Off his glove, and he'll just eat it, so that's an infield knock. Back to the top of the Angels lineup, Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one.
No, he's in there.
Checks over to first, and he's back. That one fouled off. Lined into right. And there's one away.
Up next for the Angels, center fielder.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 1.
This is one of those situations defensively where you can't try to do too much. You got to make sure that you field the ball cleanly and get one out first. It's going to be tough to get 2 with this kind of speed in the batter's box.
Squares the bunt, but that rolls foul. Step off throw to first. Harris back in on a dive. Another throw over. Oh, and he got him this time.
When there's a lefty on the mound, you've got to make sure you've got more of a one-way lead, even leaning back to the bag when he picks up his leg, unless you're thinking you're going first move. Not sure what he was doing right there over at first.
That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. And that keeps the inning going. Now it's the right fielder, Bryce Teodosio.
Ball 1.
Step off, throw to first.
He's safe.
Meckler back on a dive. One run across in the frame so far here in the bottom of the 6th. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. hit to third. And that keeps him from advancing past second.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
To first, they limit the damage here. Angels get one with a solo homer. We're through 6 full. This is Astros baseball on the show, Houston. Back in Anaheim, and stepping in for the Astros, Yordan Alvarez. That one close, ruled the ball. Ball 1. Alvarez with just one more homer to reach the 200 career mark.
You know, we usually talk about bigger numbers when it comes to homers, but only about 400 major leaguers have ever hit 200 round trippers in their careers. He's putting himself in great company.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball driven out to center. Carrying well. Off the batter's eye and gone. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. Home run number 30 on the year. And this game is tied. See somebody go track down that baseball. It's number 200 for him.
200 career home runs, that's legitimate power at the plate, and that's something that a lot of guys would dream of getting to. Really great job of anticipation there. He knows he throws the sinker. That one down in the zone. You're trying to beat it to the spot it's getting to. Well, he won.
Fouled off left side. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. High fly ball, right field. Teodosio under it, and there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ben Joyce done for the night, and it's a tie ball game as he heads for the dugout. Back with a new arm after a quick break. Brent Suter on a pitch out of the pen here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitch this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
High fly ball lifted into near right field. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Astros, first baseman Houston Astros.
You can expect this hitter to be looking for something on a tee. He can get up in the air and untie this ball game.
Foul ball there.
Looked like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. Really late, opposite field now.
2 down, nobody on.
That's ball 2.
Into center. Grabs it on the run. And that is that. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. And we're deadlocked here at 7-7. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. Back here at Angel Stadium. Well, it's been a fun game for fans who love homers. These teams are teeing off, as we can see from the spray chart.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
This to third, but it kicks foul. And he'll one. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in a low 2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Out towards right center field. Smith on his way over. One up, one down.
Up next for the Angels, left fielder,
Pitch misses, and that is ball one. All tied up here, the bottom of the seventh. Swings through that one. This one in the air, center field. Myers gets under it. 2 down.
up next for the Angels, third baseman
Oswald Peraza, the next to hit for the Angels. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Close one, doesn't get the call. Ball one. Next offering is fouled back. And a 1-1. That one fouled off. Hit on the ground up the middle. That's a base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
And now it's Travis d'Arnaud at the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Runner on the move. Pitch misses.
Now a good opportunity to potentially jump ahead in this game here in the later innings. 2 outs is a great time to try to steal second, especially when you have a guy with some wheels on first. Defense probably knew it was coming, but figured we better focus on trying to get this hitter out.
Here's a 1-1. And that one fouled off. 2 down. Go ahead run in scoring position. Fights that one away. Still 1-2.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Upstairs, Kyron Paris in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. swinging a ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first, and we stay tied as the inning ends. Angels strand one, and this remains a 7-all tie. Back here at Angel Stadium, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. Right through there for a strike. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Well, he's on ahead with 2 pitches down in the zone. He has plenty of options right here. He can go up, he can go away, he can add velocity, he can subtract.
Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. So they get to hang on to their second challenge.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little.
Strike one. Fouled off. He was late. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't catch up to the leader. And here's the catcher, Cesar Salazar. 1 for 3.
You know, this is kind of a tough matchup as a left-handed hitter facing a left-handed pitcher. What you tell yourself is that you want to stay square to the plate, try to hit the ball over the shortstop's head.
2 down, nobody on. That's an early ease, and it's strike 2. Set down on strikes. That was pretty nasty. 1-2-3 go the Astros. Still tied. 7-7.
And leading off for the Astros, second baseman,
Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. A leadoff single, and the go-ahead run is aboard.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Move over to first, trying to keep him close.
That's a ball.
And the 1-0.
Ball.
The Angels with the go-ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Strike in there. Throw to second. Bounces out at second.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The 2-1. Back to the mound. It hit him. To the first, but it pulls him off the bat. And now they'll hustle out to check on it. That was quite a shot he took as you see him down on a knee.
Yeah, clearly in some real pain, but he will not want to come out of this game if he doesn't have to. It's looking to me like he's going to try to shake it off and continue.
At the plate, Wade Meckler.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. And that chance handled. They get the force as they pass up the chance at the double play.
Tough play right there. Didn't really have enough time to set his feet and make a strong, accurate throw. Had to rush it, but he got it off, and he got it there in time to get that out at second base.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. And the 0-1. And fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Base hit center field. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And now they'll have runners on the corners with 2 away.
Well, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high leverage spot right there. A lot riding on this next at bat now as they look to take the lead at a critical point in this one.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Vaughn Grissom. He's already homered in this game. And the sweeper is off the plate. On the ground to third. They miss a big chance to take the lead here late. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels 7. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Ryan Zefferchan.
Coming on to face a righty here, and he's been fantastic against him this year. His numbers in those matchups are very good.
Fastball for a strike.
It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where if you're going to catch up to one, that's the one. When he elevates, guys aren't touched it.
Fires across the diamond, and the leadoff man retired here in the ninth. Pena now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. Check swing, went around, and that is strike 2. Got him swinging for the kill.
It's a good breaking ball there, just off the corner where you can't really do much damage, but it's close enough to where you've got to protect, and he just couldn't find a way to fight it off. And it may be a long shot, but a triple here will give him the cycle.
Foul ball there. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth.
Nope.
Next pitch in for a strike. 2-2. Liner snagged at first. It's the ninth, and we are tied. Back in Anaheim, now it's the DH for the Angels, Jorge Soler. That one's in there. 0-1. This one popped up. 1 away.
Up next, the Angels. Left fielder,
Immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
I mean, his pitch efficiency, ability to get ahead in the count, at times pitch to contact, let the defense work behind him. That's why he's still in the game here in the ninth inning.
Ball, that's out.
1-2 now.
Nope. That's inside.
All tied up here in the last half of inning number 9. In the air, right field. Smith on the move, reaching for it, and brings it in.
Gotta love the over-the-shoulder catch. I tell you what, those are really fun to make.
And up next for Los Angeles, Oswald Peraza. That one hammered, but pulled foul.
That's the ball.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
And a foul ball. King trying to send this to extra innings. Ripped to short. That's the third out, and we're headed to extras. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels 7. Kirby Yates takes over on the mound.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Isaac Paredes digs in now, and a strike in there.
Ball, that's outside.
In the air, left field. And there's one down. Looks like we got a substitution at second. Astros going with a pinch runner, Bryce Matthews. Close, but called a ball. And that's ball 1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
There's a line drive to left field. 2 down. And he moves up to third, now 2 away. Big spot late in this one, and here's Christian Walker. That's a bullet, but it goes foul. The Astros with the go-ahead run at third here in extra
Inside,
innings.
ball 1.
That's inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Next pitch misses. Now 2-2.
We'll try to get him to go. Chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
He's in a tough spot. Had to make a great pitch. Did it. Got the strikeout. Gets out of the jam. Clearly, he's happy with those results.
The ball game on defense. Zach Travis d'Arnaud will come up to hit. This one in the air. Pena takes it in for the out. That misses the zone, and that's ball 1. Oh, look at the stop to first, and very nicely done for the out.
It's such a great feeling when a team can rely on their shortstop to make a play like that. It builds up confidence for everyone on his team. It might even inspire a few more rep gyms before the game is over.
Shadowell in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. Line drive to short and caught. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels 7. Back now, we're in extras, and there's a new arm. Jose Altuve up to hit here. Fair ball. Runner around third, on his way to the plate, and they've got the lead in extra innings. And he'll pull into second safely. What a way to get it going. A double to knock home the runner from second.
Yeah, just clearly trading places, and now that guy at second threatening to score more runs. Good clutch hitting to lead off the frame.
That one to first, and that's a base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners. Nobody out.
Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Salazar wants to challenge this. Thought it was a ball. And the strike call will stand. So that removes their last challenge. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Base hit right field. Runner from third in to score.
Picks himself up at RBI. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out flying. Ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Smith in the box now. Takes strike one. And ball one.
It's getting squeezed a little bit here late.
And on further review, it was a strike. So they get to hang on to their second challenge. The Astros trying to break this one open. We are in the 11th. In the air to left center. And there's one down. Right down to shoot. That's strike one.
I'm impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, and you can play around a little bit more as the bat expands.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. 2-away down. Two aboard, 2 outs. And now, Zach Cole. In there for strike one. Yeah, big swing to miss.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
Swings and misses, struck him out. That ends the inning, and they limit the damage. Last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th. It's the Astros 9 and the Angels 7. This is AL West action on MLB The Show. We're in extras here. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler. Right there for a strike.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Tying run at the plate. That one in there across the letters.
He doesn't seem to like to pitch up. Hasn't offered on either one of those pitches. 0-2 count now. I think the guy's going to climb the ladder out there.
Out towards right center field. Myers has a beat on it. He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Up next for the Angels, right fielder.
And time called at the plate. Maybe trying to slow things down here at a crucial spot. To third, Correa. Angels with only 1 out left.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
So they're down to their final out. And now the shortstop, Vaughn Grissom. He's already homered here in this one. And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. And the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground to the left.
Nope. Foul ball.
And foul ball. King is just 1 strike away.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
The tying run at the plate. Outside lane, and it's 3-2.
Big pitch coming right here. Last thing he wants to do is put the tying run on base, but he can't prove one either.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The Astros trying to close out a 2-run lead, and here in extra innings. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, I know the fact they didn't quit. They had to do a little extra work tonight.